What it do, Panther Nation? This is Will from 4-Man Rush, and in this video we're going to look at the post-game film breakdown of the Panthers' win over the Cincinnati Bengals. As we talked about in the preview video, the Bengals' defense was stout against the run the first two games, as they had only given up 141 yards, and teams were only getting 3.2 yards per carry against them. But the Panthers came out Sunday and just gashed them on the ground game, led by Christian McCaffrey, who had 28 carries, 184 yards, and was averaging over 6 yards a carry, a career day for the first-round pick from last season. The Panthers came out with a well-diversified run attack, great blocking from the offensive line, and McCaffrey just showed a great display of vision, patience, and was strong finishing the runs, whether outside or between the tackles. So let's take a look at some of the Panthers' run schemes that allowed them to have such a successful day on the ground. On this first play, the Panthers are going to run an outside zone with a pin and pull concept. What that means is the linemen with defensive linemen lined up over top of them will just block the guy in front of them, while the uncovered linemen, in this case Ryan Khalil and Chris Clark, will pull around and lead McCaffrey towards the outside. McCaffrey will have the choice of either taking the play outside, or he might be able to find a cutback lane and get back inside. But as you'll notice here, Ryan Khalil is going to slip, which kind of throws it off a little bit. Well, watch Tyler Larsen just get a good movement on that defensive tackle to create a cutback lane for McCaffrey. McCaffrey does the rest and gets into the secondary for a good gain. On this next play, the Panthers are going to run a counter play. Here, McCaffrey's going to take a counter step. He's going to follow Ian Thomas and pulling Tyler Larsen through the hole. On this play, pay attention to how the defense reacts to the motion of DJ Moore. The safety is going to come out of the box, and the nickel corner is going to rotate over. If you remember last year, the biggest problem was that the Panthers were running against loaded box fronts, and the running game suffered as a result. But here, as a result of using motion, you now have a 6-on-6 matchup, and all the defenders are accounted for. This nickel corner will be so occupied with DJ Moore that he won't be a factor in the play. With a 6-on-6 matchup, McCaffrey gets to the second level, makes the safety miss, and he's off to the races. Here, the Panthers are going to run read option. Cam will have the option of either handing it to McCaffrey or keeping it itself, depending on the actions of his safety. The Panthers are going to show a power look to the left side of the field and pull Tyler Larsen around. But in this case, the Bengals' defensive line runs a slant, which allows Taylor Moton and Ryan Khalil to pin their guys inside, which creates a wall and puts McCaffrey in a one-on-one situation with a linebacker. And my coach always told me, never let one guy bring you down. Watch McCaffrey just give him the stiff arm, get him off him, and get into the second level for a first down. Later in the game, the Panthers came back with a power play with Chris Clark and Greg Van Roten leading McCaffrey through the hole. Taylor Moton and Tyler Larsen will get a double team on the defensive tackle to get movement, while DJ Moore will occupy his nickel corner, who won't be a factor in the play. Watch McCaffrey's patience here. He waits for his block to develop, then explodes through the hole and finishes the run, getting another 3 to 4 yards after contact. Panthers next ran inside zone with Alex Armour going to lead McCaffrey through the hole. In this case, the linemen are going to all step horizontally to kind of get the defense to shift in that direction. McCaffrey will have the option to either hit it straight ahead, or he may find a cutback lane. On this play, keep your eye on Chris Manhertz. He makes a key seal block on his linebacker, which allows McCaffrey to find a clear cutback lane to get another huge play in the run game. Panthers also ran the toss sweep to get McCaffrey on the perimeter and in space. Here they're going to pull Chris Clark and Ryan Khalil around, and McCaffrey will just follow them and either hit it outside or find a cutback lane. Jerry is right to make a key block on his defensive end. Watch McCaffrey find a cutback lane, get into the secondary, and finish the run strong again. On a key drive late in the game, the Panthers came back to the read option. They're just going to get Taylor Moton on the second level on this linebacker, get a double team on this D tackle. Cam's going to read this defensive end, and he's either going to hand it to McCaffrey or keep it himself. Watch again. Cam hand it to McCaffrey, who explodes through the hole, runs through an arm tackle, and gets another big gain. So I really like how the Panthers used a diversified run attack to attack this Bengals defense. They used a combination of power and zone run schemes, mixed in a little read option here and there. And just all of this led to McCaffrey having a career day rushing the ball since he came into the league. And it's an overall team effort. I thought the O-line did a very good job. Tight ends, Manhurts and Ian Thomas, as well as the fullback, Alex Armour, all contributed to this career performance for CMC. But, I mean, I just see a different McCaffrey this season. He's running more determined, more decisive. You know, he's finishing runs, breaking tackles, making guys miss in the open field. You know, he's clearly the feature player of this offense, and I just expect nothing but great things from him this season. On to the defense. Overall, it was an up and down game for the defense. You know, they had their struggles, but I think overall, you know, they have a lot to look forward to. They forced 4 turnovers. I thought the second D-line unit, led by F.A. Obata and Kyle Love, had great games. And, of course, I'm excited about this corner duo. I think it's nowhere to go but up, especially with Thomas Davis coming back. So let's take a look at some of the things the defense was able to do this game. On this first play, the Bengals try to get Giovanni Bernard on the perimeter, and they're going to pull both this guard and the center. But here I want you to just watch Kyle Love completely blow this play up. He's going to drive his man in the backfield and disrupt the play before it ever gets started. Next, let's watch Kyle Love and F.A. Obata rush the quarterback. On this play, Kyle Love's going to get a great bull rush, while F.A. Obata is going to do a great job of detaching the offensive tackle's hands from him and getting to the quarterback to force the incompletion. Late in the game, the Bengals are going to try to run a play-action pass. As far as pass protection, they're going to ask this tight end to come across the formation and try to pick up Obata coming off the edge and slide the protection to the right. Watch Obata just explode off the edge and get to the quarterback before the tight end can get to him. And, of course, Kyle Love is right there to meet him. This was a coming out party for the cornerback duo of James Bradberry and Dante Jackson, who I thought put on a show during this game. Let's take a look at some of their best plays of the day. Here, the Panthers come out in what looks like a cover 4. So the Bengals are gonna try to hit this quick out route to A.J. Green. But I want you to watch James Bradberry and how much he's improved over the last year. He's gonna read Andy Dalton. Once Andy Dalton begins to throw, Bradberry's already coming out of his break to make a play on the ball. Here he makes the tackle and limits the yards after the catch. Very next play is Dante Jackson's turn. It's 3rd and 17, so the Bengals want to run this comeback route toward the sideline right near this first down marker. Well, watch Dante's route recognition and situational awareness here. He knows what they're trying to do, so he basically runs John Ross's route for him, able to break on the ball and get the interception. On this next play, the Bengals try to run an RPO play and try to hit this receiver on the slant route. James Bradberry is going to have his eye on Andy Dalton and just watch him break on the ball quickly, force the pass break up, and allow F.A. Obata to get the interception. Let's look at another angle. Watch Kyle Love get interior pressure to disrupt the play. Just great team defense. Late in the game, the Panthers defense finishes with Brian Cox getting good pressure off the edge and Dante Jackson getting his second interception of the game. So there you have it. You know, there's a lot of positives to look from this game. It's good to see the team get the running game going, to, you know, complement Cam's running ability. It's good to see Christian McCaffrey have his breakout party, and he looks like he's headed for a monster season. And we also saw some good things on defense to look forward to from that second D-line rotation as well as the cornerback duo. So, you know, at 2-1 heading into the bye week, there's a lot of areas to improve, but I think there's a lot of things to look forward to this year. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, press that like and subscribe button, you know, and enjoy this bye week.